Hello everybody, this is the Not So Serious, and I'm doing something super cliche. I'm doing a challenge. I actually don't really like these challenges very much, but this one, because I can do it, I thought I'd give it a try. So it started a little while ago. I don't think it's very trendy as much at the moment, but I've been still seeing videos about it, so I thought I might as well give it a shot. It is my animals pick my makeup. I actually don't really like wearing makeup a whole lot. I find it actually really uncomfortable. Like, most of the time I'll just like dab on some mascara so it doesn't look like I'm high in the morning, because apparently people think I'm on drugs if I don't wear mascara. I don't know how that works. A few things about this video. I'm not gonna have them pick every little thing about my makeup because, like I said, I don't wear a whole lot of makeup, so there are certain things that I don't actually like have multiple things of. I don't have any like eyebrow gel. I literally just use an eyeshadow and just kind of like dab it in a little bit just to give it a little more depth to it, I guess. I also don't have false lashes. I will not be putting on anything like that. I have two foundations, one the lightest shade I can be, the other the darkest shade I can be. Because I'm cheap, I don't want to buy anything in between, so I just mix the two and just hope for the best. I only have one eyeshadow palette, and it was from like Ross. And I've had it since, I think I've had it for like 4 years now. I don't know. It's not like a name brand anyone will know. It's the only eyeshadow palette I have, so I'll be picking my own eyeshadow because it's literally all just brown and black. So yeah, let's get into it.
Hello bunnies! Hi! Let's see how this goes. So the only two primers I have are this Milani Green Color Correcting Primer and this e.l.f. Hydration Primer. I like both of them. I've been recently using the e.l.f. one because my skin gets really dry. I also like using the green one because I have very red skin. The girls might just be interested, they might come sniff one or something. If not, I'll bribe them. Let's see how this goes. No interest. Bribing it is. Oh snap! Oh, Burrito chose one! Just kidding! Okay, Burrito, give that back. I mean, like I said, I've been using this one more often, so that's pretty boring. Thanks, Burrito!
Alright, so I've tied my hair back into a really gross, almost ponytail, but like not all the way through. I don't know what you want to call that. So I'm gonna start off with primer, and the one that Burrito picked, the e.l.f. Hydration Primer. One thing I really wanted for this video was to like buy a Jeffree Star hand mirror because holy frick, I want one of those. Like, who else has been watching the documentary with Shane and Jeffree Star? Because that stuff is lit.
Next thing I have here are concealer. So I have a cream concealer by Maybelline. We have the Age Rewiner. We have this e.l.f. one that's a complete piece of crap, so I really hope they don't pick it. Maybe I can get Spencer to choose this one. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Hi, baby. Hello.
Ooh, we should go for the middle one. Okay.
Good girl, Spencer. Alright, so Spencer chose the Illuminator. I don't know, it's a cream. It's alright.
So the next thing now is this Maybelline Brightening Dream. I have no idea. There's like several things written on this thing. Okay, so this is the Brightening Creamy Concealer in the shade 20 Light. Just kind of draw it on. I know that some people like to like put their foundation on and then concealer over. I'm not into that. I actually like to put it under the foundation so that way it gets covered up more, I guess, because now it's like a base and then you put the foundation on and it like covers more in my opinion, and I have very red skin. Okay, so now I'm just gonna kind of blend it out with this concealer brush. Doesn't need to be perfect because there's gonna be foundation going over it. So one thing about my skin, because I have a very strong red skin, you're gonna notice like as I rub against my skin, it's gonna bring out the redness like a lot. And it will kind of mess with the coloring of the foundation at first because it'll look like, wow, that foundation does not match your face at all. But in reality, it's just like the redness of my skin coming up because I'm rubbing my face. And so after a little while, like after, I don't know, I wanna say like maybe an hour-ish after putting on makeup, it'll calm down and it will look a lot less bad. So just kind of be aware of that. If it looks really bad, as in like, wow, your foundation doesn't match you at all, you should just stop. trust me, it'll get a little bit better with time.
The first thing that Crow is going to pick is how I apply my foundation. So we first have here a beauty blender, a silicone sponge, and a brush. I usually just go with the beauty blender because it's just easier. I don't like the silicone sponge. I don't mind the brush, but I also like using the brush to blend out other things, so I don't like to get foundation on it anymore. But let's see if Crow will pick any of them. Yes, Crow, I'm making you work. How do you feel about that? Yes, you're pretty. Do you like any of these? Okay, so I guess we're going with the brush then. Thank you, Crow.
So now my cat has decided that he wants me to put on foundation with this brush. It's a very nice brush. It's a Bella Pro, I guess. Got it at Ross. I haven't seen it since. I look up Bella Pro, I can't find it anywhere, but it's actually a really nice brush. It's very soft. I had it for several years. I first used it to put on foundation. Now I really just use it to blend out powders and stuff. So now what I'm gonna do here is I use the Fit Me Maybelline foundations now. I have the dewy one and the matte one. I actually don't really like putting on foundation because I feel like I always put it on wrong. I don't know, I feel like it always looks cakey, and I look at the tutorials and crap and it's like, oh, do this to make it not cakey. Well, I do it and it looks the exact same. So I got the light color and the dark color. I'm gonna try matching my neck. I think that works best for me, is trying to match the color on my neck, not my face. I literally cannot get this right. It's so light on me. Honestly, I kind of just don't care. I'm just doing this for the video. If the foundation sucks, oh well, sue me. I feel like that's okay. I don't really know. If it's not the right color, you probably won't be able to tell super well on camera. My poor brush is covered in foundation. Oh well.
And now for contour. Now I actually like to use all of these at once. So what I usually do is I usually put this on like the top half of my face. It's a cream contour. The powder one goes under like my jawline or whatever, and then I just kind of like to top it off a little bit with the bronzer. But for the sake of the video, I guess, I'll just have Crow pick one. Crow, I'm gonna make you work again. How do you feel about working?
I can't like hold all these. Okay, hold up.
Okay, I don't know if I caught that, but he actually sniffed the bronzer first, because I couldn't hold all of them at once. He sniffed this first. I think I got that on tape.
In the footage, I think you like barely saw Crow first smelling the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade 4 Glow. I like this bronzer. I actually wore this for my wedding. My mom was all like, you need to do your makeup and stuff, and I was like, sure. And so I put on like some mascara, I put on the bronzer, and I called it good. So I'm gonna use this brush to kind of like go on my forehead. Alright, I have this Wet n Wild like contour like brush thing that I really like, and I'm gonna use that to go into like the sides here and the neck. Hello.
Are you filming?
Yes. You want to go hang out with the bunnies? I didn't get to let her run out a whole lot.
Just walking later.
Yeah. I feel like it looks alright. Let's move on. I'm gonna quickly just put on like some brown eyeshadow. So let me show you. So this is Eye Essentials Max Studios. I found that at Ross for like $6. I don't know. See, it's just a bunch of browns and like 2 blacks. I usually use number 6 for my eyebrows, so I'll do that in a second. What do I want to do? So I'm gonna take this e.l.f. brush and I'm gonna go in with, let's go in with number 7 here and then go in with number 9. So it's like a metallic brown to like a metallic brownish purple. I don't know. Now I'm gonna take this little floofy brush, Cala, I guess it's called, I don't know, it's also from Ross. And I'm gonna go within that number 9 shade. I think that looks okay. So now I'm going to take this double-sided brush. I used this side of it to put on the base, and now I'm going to use this side to put in some color. So I'm going to go into that shade number 6 and just kind of like fill in a little bit. I'm not too crazy about trying to like shape eyebrows.
So I am really, really worried about this one because I don't do eyeliner at all. Like if I do, I use a pencil and I just kind of smudge it on my eyelid. I have a liquid eyeliner here and I have never been able to figure out how to use liquid eyeliner. That's gonna be real interesting. I don't think I'll need to bribe them with this because if you put a stick in front of them, they'll just grab it and try throwing it. So let's see. Taco! Where'd you go? Oh yes! Yes! She picked the pencil! They picked the pencil eyeliner. Oh, thank goodness. I was so scared I'd have to try putting on liquid eyeliner. Thank you, Taco!
So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on the eyeliner. So with a pencil, what I like to do is I put a very thin line on the eyelid and then I smudge it out with this eyeshadow brush. Oh, and I also don't do wing eyeliner because when my eyes open, there's a lot of like folding in the corner, and so whenever I try to do like a wing, it just gets awkwardly folded, and it's just really, really displeasing and ugly. So I, in my entire life, will never be able to do wing eyeliner. So I guess that's the eyes done. I don't do anything very over dramatic. It's not my thing. Makeup is not my thing.
Now here I have 4 mascaras. Revlon, the pink and the orange one are like $3. I have no idea the brand, and then the Almay. I like using the Almay just because it's a lot easier to use. It doesn't like poop off your face where it just kind of like crumbles. The middle two do, and so does the Revlon. The Revlon's actually the worst about it. So let's see if Pro will choose any. Really? Okay. Oh, well, that's, I guess that's an obvious winner. I actually haven't used this mascara in a long time. Hopefully it's not expired, but we'll see.
So the next thing is this mascara. And it has a W and a 7 logo thing. I don't know if that's the brand. It says Eye Lust. I guess that's just what it's called. The ultimate mascara for sexy eyes. It's mascara, get over yourself. Oh shoot, it just dripped on my pants. It dripped on my pants. Well, that's never going away. I have not used this mascara in years. I always used the orange one because it is mega impacted and it makes your eyelashes really thick. And I really like that, however, it just crumbles real badly. This one's a much lighter touch, it's a lot thinner, it does not give any volume whatsoever. I usually don't like doing the bottom lashes just because I'm really bad at it, and I will get it on my skin. I just got it on my nose. Yeah, I'm not living for this mascara. It has little to like no effect on my eyelashes, and I still look like I'm high.
And now for the fun parts. Lipstick. I have some nudes, I have some reds, I have a purple, I have like a brown, pink, I have a blue. Choose me. Choose me. I'm gonna pick a lipstick. Alright, so how we're gonna do this is I'm gonna have this side of 5 and this side of 6. If whatever side he picks with the treat, because there's a little treat on the side, whichever side he picks, and we'll divide that side up until we have a winner. Treat. Treat. Oh my gosh, no! Pick a treat. Are you stupid? Well, he walked over to this side. We'll go with that. Now we have this side full of brownish, a nude, and a pink, a darker brown, a dark red, and a blue. Let's see which side he picks, if any. Oh, look, Crow, over here. Thank you. He picked this side. Go. And the red it is. Really? There's 2 other treats right there. So Crow has picked this Milani red color. Good job, Crow. The final and last thing is the lipstick. Now this is the Milani Velvet Merlot shade 50. I'm also really bad at putting on like darker lipsticks, so this is not gonna look very pretty. Oh gosh. So as you can see, I can't really do one side of it. I can do everything else, but I cannot do this side of it. I always mess up and it always looks bad. This looks really bad. So I'm gonna take this little like concealer-like brush and the concealer that I used from earlier, and I'm gonna try to touch up the side just a little bit. Honestly, this is the best it's gonna get. Let's undo my hair. Let's see if I could do one of those like fancy montages again. I tried doing it in one of my videos. I don't know. Alright, so I guess
this is the final look. I think my pets did an A-okay job, except for the mascara. Thanks, Crow. But, you know, they didn't pick me a liquid eyeliner. They didn't pick me one of the really bad lipsticks that I have. I have a few of those. They didn't pick the silicone sponge, okay? I hate that thing. I think they did a good job on this mess. That's gonna be the end of this video, so stay tuned for more cringy content with yours truly. Like and subscribe. See you next time, whenever that might be. Bye.